Hello, everyone. Thank you for making time for this Essentials training. Our goal today is to ensure every teacher is equipped to manage the campus library space effectively, safely, and compliantly. Our library and digital commons mission is clear. We are committed to fostering lifelong learners and readers by providing high quality resources. Under Texas Senate Bill 13, parents are entitled to access their child's full circulation history. It mandates 24/7 online catalog access to review and restrict books. Our Insignia Integrated Library System, ILS, has been reconfigured to support this legislation. FERPA protects student records, and the student circulation history is a protected educational record. It is mandatory to use Insignia ILS for all library book checkouts to verify parental restrictions. Upholding these mandates supports student choice in reading, which leads to improved literacy, demonstrating the library's role as a vital learning accelerator. By checking our books, we are entering into a mutual agreement to help ensure that everyone gets timely access to library resources. Please note that only district employees, teachers, and staff are authorized to use the Insignia ILS to check out books. By contrast, parent volunteers or community members are not allowed to perform the checkout function. However, they can help out in other ways, such as organizing the library space and help make it safe, warm, and inviting. The reason district staff are the only authorized professionals is because they are responsible for verifying the student and checking for parental restrictions. In addition, they will have access to the student circulation history, which is a protected FERPA record. Under SB 13, at no time are students allowed to do a self checkout, and each teacher will be fully responsible for managing their students' checkouts. Let's walk through the required transaction steps. The teacher's role in the checkout procedure. The teacher initiates a checkout using the Insignia ILS, either individually to students by using their student ID or by homeroom. A critical collection policy is that elementary age students may only check out books from elementary designated collection. These include grade bands pre-K to 5th grade, whereas middle school age students in grade bands 6th through 8th grade may check out books from middle school and elementary designated collections. High school students will have access to all of the collections. Check-in and return protocol. Students must place return books in the designated return books bin or cart. Do not reshow a book directly from a student's hands. Until the book is scanned as checked in by an authorized person in Insignia, the student will remain accountable for the book until it reflects the in status. This step is crucial as it ensures accurate inventory and prevents books from being lost or creating errors in a student's account. To initiate the checkout using Insignia, for the primary classroom, select the homeroom checkout. To do that, go to Circulation, select the homeroom teacher to pull up all of the students in that class. Ensure the library radio button is selected. Then you'll want to select the student and scan the book. Once scanned, it will appear in the box next to the student's name. If books are restricted, a gray notification box will appear notifying you that an item is restricted for that child. Ensure that these books are not checked out to students. Let's initiate the individual student checkout. This is recommended when students know their student identification numbers. To begin, go to Circulation, then select the Checkout button. Ensure that the Library Radio button is selected. Once the student ID is typed in, it will pull up their account. On this screen, you can also search by last name to pull up an account. When ready, scan the barcode. If done correctly, a yellow ribbon will show the book is checked out to that student at the bottom of the screen. If books are returned in poor condition or if a book is lost, pull up Patron Notes at the top right of the screen to annotate the incident. Include the date of the incident, title, author, and barcode number. At times, students will know the book they want to check out or have an idea of a topic for books they may want to read. It is recommended that they do an online search in the school catalog. Once a search is complete, the students will see the in or out status of the book. If the book is in, the next step is to find out where it is located in the library using the call number. This number letter code is on the spine of the book and indicates its location in the library by its major sections: easy, fiction, nonfiction, graphic novels, or biography. As you can see, this process elevates simple browsing into a true research skill. The Dewey Decimal System is our map for all informational books. Knowing these major categories helps you guide students to curriculum aligned resources. On the left, you can see the description of the topics in the nonfiction neighborhoods. On the right, notice the difference. That nonfiction call numbers has a Dewey neighborhood listed on the first line, followed by the first three letters of the author's last name. Whereas in the fiction book, it will have the FIC for fiction abbreviation listed on the first line, followed by the first three letters of the author's last name. In the library, the main categories in fiction include E for easy or for everyone, and typically span grade bands pre-K 2. The next section is fiction, which includes chapter books and novels. Within the elementary collection, the audience for juvenile fiction primarily targets upper elementary students in grades 3 to 5. The next fiction audience is pre-adolescent, with stories suitable for grades 5 through 8. The call numbers have a yellow tinted protector affixed to them to visually indicate that they are the middle school collection. These narratives cater to preteens and middle school situations. YA stands for young adult, which are stories whose characters are navigating high school and typically have more mature themes. In contrast, nonfiction uses a Dewey neighborhood for numerical sorting. Biographies can be found in the 900s, and we separate those into their own section and label those with a B in our libraries. Graphic novels fall under 741.5. Due to the amount of the graphic novels in our campuses, they will have their own section as well. And we are currently in the process of changing 741.5 on the first line to GN as their identifier. This instruction is simple but crucial for inventory control. When shelving, we follow the zigzag rule. Books are always shelved left to right on a single shelf. Begin at the top shelf and organize in sequence numerically and alpha order by author's last name. Make sure not to overfill the shelves and leave some space at the end. Use bookends to keep the shelves tidy. Teachers are responsible for ensuring student helpers and parent volunteers understand this flow. It is crucial that shelving is done on a daily basis to ensure safe and ready for use environment and to maintain inventory control. Misshelved books are considered lost, which compromises our inventory and access for other students. It is essential that we all contribute to upholding the learning environment as a shared responsibility. Please make sure to implement tidy up procedures. Before your class leaves, spend 5 minutes ensuring chairs are pushed in and tables are clear. To maintain the library environment, please refrain from bringing in food or drinks. Additionally, we cannot accommodate classroom storage in the area. Finally, please notify the front office immediately if the insignia system is down, if returned books are piling up, or if the space is untidy. Following this protocol is essential for our daily compliance and daily operations. Thank you for participating in this essential training. Here are the key takeaways. Circulation is a staff-only legal process governed by SB 13 and FERPA. Proper compliance with the call number and shelving rules guarantees that our resources remain accessible. For further insight, please review District Policy E12, Library and Digital Commons, as well as the Library Administrator Quick Guide. This training session has now concluded. Please complete the quiz and submit it to receive credit.